Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I really want to change, but then felt completely overwhelmed because the change seemed too big?
I think a lot of people know that feeling. They want to become healthier, more focused, more confident, or more disciplined. But they don't know where to begin.
Exactly. And sometimes we imagine life change as something dramatic. A new job, a new city, a new routine, a new personality, maybe even a new notebook that looks very serious.
The notebook always feels powerful for the first 2 days.
That's true. Then it quietly disappears under a pile of other notebooks.
But today's topic is encouraging because we are not talking about changing your whole life overnight. We are talking about small habits that change your life little by little.
Hi everyone, I'm Noah.
And I'm Grace. Welcome to Daily English Podcast, where you can relax, improve your English listening skills, and learn real-life English through natural conversations.
Today's topic is small habits that change your life. And I really like this one because it feels realistic.
Me too. Small habits are powerful because they don't look scary. They feel simple enough to start today. Drinking water in the morning, reading 1 page, walking for 10 minutes, writing down one thought, or practicing one English sentence every day.
That's interesting because small habits don't always feel important in the moment.
Exactly. 1 glass of water does not change your health immediately. 1 page does not make you a different person immediately. 1 English sentence does not make you fluent immediately.
But when you repeat those small actions again and again, they become part of who you are.
Yes. A habit is not only something you do. Over time, it becomes part of your identity. You start to think, I'm someone who takes care of my body. Or I'm someone who keeps learning. Or I'm someone who practices English every day.
I like that. So small habits are not just about productivity. They are about building trust with yourself.
Beautifully said. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, you build confidence. And confidence is not only a feeling, it is also evidence you see yourself taking action, even in small ways.
That makes sense. And for English learners, this topic is perfect because habits are part of daily English. We often talk about what we usually do, what we are trying to improve, and what helps us feel better.
Exactly. You can say, I'm trying to build better habits, or I want to be more consistent, or a small habit can make a big difference over time.
Those sentences sound simple, but they are useful in real conversations.
Very useful. And today, as you listen, don't pressure yourself to remember everything. Just relax. Follow the conversation. And notice the expressions that connect to your own life.
Maybe one small habit for you is listening to English for a few minutes every day.
Maybe it is repeating one useful sentence out loud.
Maybe it is cleaning your desk before studying.
Or maybe it is putting your phone away for 10 minutes so your mind can breathe.
I like that phrase. Let your mind breathe.
Sometimes the smallest habits create the biggest space in your life.
So today, we're going to explore how small habits work, why they matter, and how you can talk about them naturally in English.
And we will begin with a very normal situation. Not a perfect person with a perfect routine, but someone who feels stuck and wants to change one small thing.
Because sometimes one small thing is exactly where a better life begins. Grace. I want to introduce someone today. His name is Daniel. And for a long time, he felt like his life was always a little messy.
I think many people can understand that feeling.
Exactly. Daniel wasn't lazy. He worked hard. He cared about his future. He wanted to improve his health, his English, his focus, and even his mood. But every time he tried to change everything at once, he felt tired after a few days.
That happens so often. Big changes can feel exciting at first, but they can also become too heavy.
Right. So let's hear Daniel's story. I'll step into his voice for a moment. Hi, I'm Daniel. A few months ago, I looked at my daily life and realized something simple but uncomfortable. I was always waiting for a big moment to change. I told myself, next month, I will become more disciplined. Next Monday, I will start exercising. Next year, I will speak English confidently. But honestly, nothing changed because I always made the goal too big. One morning, I woke up late again. My room was messy. My phone was full of notifications, and my mind felt heavy before the day even started. I sat on the edge of my bed and thought, I don't need a new life today. I just need one small habit. So I made my bed. That was it. Nothing impressive. Nothing dramatic. I just pulled the blanket straight, fixed the pillow, and made the room look a little cleaner. It took less than 1 minute. But something felt different. My room looked calmer. And because my room looked calmer, I felt a little calmer too. The next day, I did it again. Then again. After 1 week, making my bed became automatic. I didn't have to think too much. I just did it. And that small habit gave me a strange feeling of control. It was like my day began with a tiny success. After that, I added one more habit. I drank a glass of water before checking my phone. At first, I still wanted to grab my phone immediately. But I told myself, water first, phone second. Simple, easy to remember, and slowly, my mornings became quieter. Then I added 5 minutes of English listening while making breakfast. Not 1 hour, not a full lesson, just 5 minutes. Sometimes I listened to a short English podcast. Sometimes I repeated one sentence out loud. I didn't feel fluent overnight, but I started to feel connected to English every day. The biggest surprise was that these small habits changed the way I saw myself. I started to think, maybe I am someone who can be consistent, and that thought gave me confidence. I didn't change my whole life in one day. But one small habit made the next small habit easier. Now, my life is not perfect. My room still gets messy sometimes. I still waste time sometimes. I still have lazy days. But I don't feel hopeless anymore because I know how to restart. I choose one small action, and I begin again.
I really like Daniel's story because it feels honest. He didn't try to become a perfect person. He just started with one habit that was easy enough to repeat.
Exactly. And I love the sentence. I don't need a new life today. I just need one small habit.
That's a sentence many learners can remember and use. It is simple, but it carries a lot of hope.
It does. And I think we should also hear a second story. Because small habits can look different for different people.
Absolutely. Let me introduce Emma. Emma wanted to feel less stressed and more present in her daily life. But she didn't know where to begin.
Sounds good. Let's hear Emma's story.
Hi, I'm Emma. I used to end every day feeling tired, but not proud. I was busy all the time, but I didn't feel like I was really moving forward. My mind was always full, and I often went to bed thinking, what did I actually do today? One evening, I decided to try a tiny habit before sleeping. I took a notebook and wrote down one good thing from the day. Just one. Some days, it was something very small. Like, I enjoyed my coffee. Or I finished one difficult email. Or I talked to my friend. At first, it felt too simple to matter, but after a few nights, I noticed something. My brain started looking for good moments during the day because it knew I would write one down at night. I became more aware of small, beautiful things. A kind message, a quiet walk, a task completed, a meal that tasted better than expected. That little habit changed my attention. My life did not suddenly become easier, but I started noticing more reasons to feel thankful. And when I felt more thankful, I became less stressed. Later, I added another small habit. Every morning, I wrote one sentence. Today, I want to focus on. Then I chose one thing. Not 10, just one. Some days, I wrote, today, I want to focus on patience. Other days, today, I want to focus on finishing my work calmly. That one sentence helped me guide my day. Small habits taught me that change does not always feel loud. Sometimes change is quiet. Sometimes it looks like one sentence in a notebook, one glass of water, one short walk, or one deep breath before answering a message. Now, when I feel lost, I don't ask, how can I fix my whole life? I ask, what is one small helpful thing I can do right now? And that question brings me back.
That's beautiful. Emma's habit changed her attention, and Daniel's habit changed his confidence.
Yes. And both stories show the same idea. Small habits may look tiny from the outside, but inside your life, they can create a powerful shift.
A powerful shift. I like that phrase.
It means a meaningful change. Not always fast, not always dramatic, but real.
So maybe the habit is making your bed. Maybe it's writing one sentence. Maybe it's listening to English for 5 minutes.
Or maybe it's simply asking, what is one small helpful thing I can do right now?
That question feels like the perfect place to pause. Because the words from these stories are simple, but they are full of useful English for real life. I really enjoyed those 2 stories because they made change feel possible.
Exactly. Daniel and Emma did not start with huge goals. They started with small actions they could repeat.
One useful expression from Daniel's story was, I felt stuck. That's a very common phrase.
Yes. I feel stuck means you feel like you are not moving forward. You want to change, but you don't know what to do next.
So someone might say, I feel stuck in my routine. Or, I feel stuck because I keep making the same mistakes.
Exactly. And after that, we heard another powerful sentence. I was waiting for a big moment to change.
I think a lot of people do that. They wait for Monday, next month, a new year, a new plan, or a perfect mood.
That's true. But small habits remind us that change can begin today. You don't need a perfect moment. You need one small action.
One small action. That's easy to remember.
Another useful phrase is easy enough to repeat. This is important when we talk about habits. A habit should not be too difficult at the beginning.
So instead of saying, I will study English for 3 hours every day, maybe I can say, I will listen to English for 5 minutes every morning.
Exactly. That habit is easy enough to repeat. And when something is easy enough to repeat, it has a better chance of becoming part of your life.
I also liked Daniel's phrase, water first, phone second.
Me too. It's short, clear, and practical. You can use this pattern with many habits. For example, breakfast first, emails second, or exercise first, social media second.
That's a great structure. It helps you choose what matters before distractions take over.
Yes. Another important word is consistent. If you are consistent, you do something regularly. Not perfectly, but regularly.
So I can say, I'm trying to be more consistent with English practice.
Perfect. Or, small habits help me stay consistent. Remember, consistent does not mean perfect. It means you keep coming back.
That's encouraging, because sometimes people miss one day and think they have failed.
But one missed day is not failure. You can restart. Emma said something very useful. What is one small helpful thing I can do right now?
I love that question. It feels calm. It doesn't attack you. It guides you.
Exactly. It is a gentle question. If your room is messy, one small helpful thing might be cleaning your desk. If your mind is busy, one small helpful thing might be taking a deep breath. If your English feels weak, one small helpful thing might be repeating one sentence.
That makes the habit feel possible.
Yes. And from Emma's story, we also heard, I became more aware. To become aware means to notice something more clearly.
So Emma became more aware of good moments in her day.
Right. You can say, writing in a notebook helps me become more aware of my thoughts. Or walking without my phone helps me become more aware of my surroundings.
That's useful for real-life English and also for real-life.
Definitely. Let's do a mini recap. I feel stuck. I was waiting for a big moment to change. One small action. Easy enough to repeat. I'm trying to be more consistent. I can restart. What is one small helpful thing I can do right now? And I became more aware.
These expressions are simple, but they help you talk about habits, personal growth, confidence, and daily routines in natural English.
And remember, when you connect English to your own life, it becomes easier to remember. You are not just learning words, you are learning how to describe your real thoughts.
That's the best kind of English practice.
Exactly. So before we explore more real-life examples, let's practice saying these sentences out loud, slowly and confidently.
Let's slow down and practice the most important ideas from Daniel and Emma's stories. Listen again first, and try to feel the meaning of the sentences.
Don't worry if you don't catch every word. Just listen for the main ideas feeling stuck. Choosing one small habit, staying consistent, and restarting when life feels messy.
Hi, I'm Daniel. A few months ago, I realized I was always waiting for a big moment to change. I told myself, next month, I will become more disciplined. Next Monday, I will start exercising. Next year, I will speak English confidently. But nothing changed because I always made the goal too big. One morning, I woke up late again. My room was messy. My phone was full of notifications. And my mind felt heavy before the day even started. I sat on the edge of my bed and thought, I don't need a new life today. I just need one small habit. So I made my bed. That was it. It took less than 1 minute, but something felt different. My room looked calmer. And because my room looked calmer, I felt a little calmer too. After that, I added one more habit. I drank a glass of water before checking my phone. I told myself, water first, phone second. Slowly, My mornings became quieter, then I added 5 minutes of English listening while making breakfast. I didn't feel fluent overnight, but I started to feel connected to English every day.
Hi, I'm Emma. I used to end every day feeling tired, but not proud. I was busy all the time, but I didn't feel like I was really moving forward. One evening, I decided to try a tiny habit before sleeping. I wrote down one good thing from the day. At first, it felt too simple to matter, but after a few nights, my brain started looking for good moments during the day because it knew I would write one down at night. Later, I added another small habit. Every morning, I wrote one sentence. Today, I want to focus on. Then I chose one thing. Not 10, just one. Small habits taught me that change does not always feel loud. Sometimes change is quiet. Sometimes it looks like one sentence in a notebook, one glass of water, one short walk, or one deep breath before answering a message.
Great. Now repeat after me. Say each sentence slowly and clearly.
I feel stuck in my routine.
I want to build better habits.
I don't need a new life today.
I just need one small habit.
This habit is easy enough to repeat.
Water first. Phone second.
I am trying to be more consistent.
I can restart today.
What is one small helpful thing I can do right now?
Small habits can create a powerful shift.
Beautiful. Now, let's practice call and response. I will ask a question, and you answer with a natural sentence.
What small habit do you want to build?
I want to build the habit of listening to English every day.
Why do you want to start small?
Because small habits are easier to repeat.
What do you do when you miss one day?
I don't give up. I restart the next day.
What is one small helpful thing you can do right now?
I can repeat one English sentence out loud.
Nice. Now, let's make it more personal. You can change the answers to match your real life.
Instead of saying, I want to listen to English every day, you can say, I want to walk for 10 minutes every day. Or, I want to read one page every night.
Instead of saying, water first, phone second, you can say, breakfast first, emails second, or study first, social media second.
Exactly. The pattern is simple, and you can use it for many habits.
One more round. Answer out loud.
Do small habits really matter?
Yes. Small habits matter because they become stronger over time.
What helps you stay consistent?
Starting with something simple helps me stay consistent.
What can you say when you feel stuck?
I can say, I don't need to fix everything. I just need one small action.
Excellent. Remember, English speaking practice is also a small habit.
You don't need to speak perfectly today. You only need to practice one useful sentence.
Then repeat it tomorrow.
Then again the next day.
And little by little, your English becomes more natural. Your confidence becomes stronger. And your habit becomes part of who you are.
That idea, little by little, is really important. Small habits don't usually change your life in one dramatic moment. They work quietly in the background.
Exactly. And because they are quiet, people sometimes ignore them. But a small habit repeated often can change your energy, your confidence, your health, your English, and even the way you see yourself.
So let's talk about different small habits people can use in real life and how to describe them naturally in English.
Great. One simple phrase is, I'm trying to build the habit of. Then you add the action.
Like, I'm trying to build the habit of reading every night.
Perfect. Or, I'm trying to build the habit of walking after dinner.
Or, I'm trying to build the habit of practicing English for 5 minutes a day.
Exactly. This sentence sounds natural because it shows that you are learning, improving, and still practicing. You don't have to sound perfect.
I like that. It gives you space to be human.
Another useful expression is, I want to make it part of my routine.
So if I want to exercise more, I can say, I want to make stretching part of my morning routine.
Yes. Or, I want to make English listening part of my daily routine.
That's a good one for learners. Not I will master English this month. But I want to make English listening part of my daily routine.
Exactly. That feels realistic and kind.
Let's try a mini role play. I'll be someone who wants to improve but keeps starting too big.
Sounds good.
I want to change my life. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to wake up early, exercise for 1 hour, study English for 2 hours, cook healthy meals, stop using my phone, and read a full book every week.
That sounds exciting. But it also sounds heavy. What is one small habit you can start with?
Maybe I can walk for 10 minutes after dinner.
Great. That is easy enough to repeat.
And maybe I can listen to English during the walk.
Even better. You can say, I'm starting small so I can stay consistent.
I'm starting small so I can stay consistent.
Beautiful. That sentence is very useful.
Let's try another situation. This time, you are someone who wants to feel calmer.
Okay. I often feel stressed because I check my messages too much. Every time my phone makes a sound, I look at it immediately. Then I feel distracted. And my mind feels busy.
What small habit could help?
I can put my phone away for 15 minutes while I work.
Nice. How can you say that naturally?
I can say, I'm trying to create a little space between myself and my phone.
That's a great sentence. A little space between myself and my phone.
Yes. It means you are not completely quitting your phone. You are just creating a healthier distance.
That's realistic. Because most people can't just throw their phone into the ocean.
And they probably shouldn't.
Probably not.
Another variation is about confidence. Someone might say, I'm building confidence one small step at a time.
I like that. It sounds gentle but strong.
For English learners, you can say, I'm building my English confidence one sentence at a time.
That's perfect for shadowing practice.
Yes. You don't need to speak for 30 minutes. You can repeat one useful sentence, then another, then another.
One sentence at a time.
Exactly. Another natural phrase is, this small habit helps me stay on track.
Stay on track means continue in the right direction. Right.
Yes. For example, writing a short to-do list helps me stay on track. Or listening to English every morning helps me stay on track with my learning.
I can also say, preparing my clothes at night helps me stay on track in the morning.
Perfect. And if you have a difficult day, you can use this sentence, I don't have to do it perfectly. I just have to come back to it.
That's powerful. Because perfection makes people quit.
Exactly. Consistency becomes easier when you stop demanding perfection. If you miss one day, you come back the next day. If you forget your habit in the morning, you try it in the evening. If you feel tired, you make the habit smaller.
Make the habit smaller. That's a great idea.
Yes. If 10 minutes feels too hard, do 2 minutes. If one page feels too much, read one paragraph. If speaking English feels scary, repeat one sentence quietly.
So the habit should be small enough that you can still do it on a busy day.
Exactly. A strong habit is not always big. A strong habit is repeatable.
Let's recap some natural expressions. I'm trying to build the habit of. I want to make it part of my routine. I'm starting small so I can stay consistent. I'm building confidence, one small step at a time. This habit helps me stay on track. And I don't have to do it perfectly. I just have to come back to it.
Beautiful. And each expression helps you talk about real personal growth in English.
I think my favorite is, I'm building my English confidence one sentence at a time.
Mine too. It reminds learners that English progress can be simple. Listen to one sentence. Repeat one sentence. Use one sentence in real life.
And then one day, those small sentences become natural conversations.
Exactly. Small habits are not small forever. They grow with you.
Grace, I have to say, this topic makes me feel a little relieved.
Relieved why?
Because when I think about changing my life, it usually feels too big. But when I think about changing one small habit, it feels possible.
That's exactly the point. A small habit gives you a place to begin. And sometimes beginning is the hardest part.
That's true. I used to wait until I felt motivated. I thought I needed a big wave of energy before I could start something important.
And did that work?
Not really. Motivation came and went. Some days I felt inspired, and other days I felt like my blanket had a very strong opinion about me staying in bed.
The blanket can be very persuasive.
Very persuasive. But I learned that a small habit does not need a huge amount of motivation. If the habit is small enough, I can do it even when I don't feel perfect.
That's a powerful lesson. Small habits help you depend less on your mood and more on your system.
Your system, I like that.
A system is the simple structure that helps you keep going. For example, putting your book on your desk, placing your water bottle beside your bed, or choosing one English sentence to repeat every morning.
So the environment helps the habit.
Exactly. If you want to practice English every day, make it easy to start. Save one podcast episode. Keep a notebook nearby. Write down one sentence you want to use. When the action is easy to begin, you are more likely to do it.
That makes sense. I also learned that small habits are connected. One habit often leads to another.
Yes. Making your bed can lead to cleaning your desk. Cleaning your desk can lead to studying for 10 minutes. Studying for 10 minutes can lead to feeling more confident.
And feeling more confident can make you want to continue.
Exactly. That is how small habits build momentum.
Momentum means movement that keeps going. Right?
Yes. When you build momentum, it becomes easier to continue because you are already moving in the right direction.
I have seen that with English practice. If I listen to English for just 5 minutes in the morning, I often want to listen for a little longer.
Right. The first step opens the door.
And sometimes the first step is the whole victory.
Absolutely. On a difficult day, doing one small habit is still a success. Maybe you only repeat one sentence. Maybe you only walk for 2 minutes. Maybe you only write one line in your notebook. That still counts.
I think learners need to hear that. Small progress still counts.
It does. And the more you notice small progress, the more patient you become with yourself.
Patience is important because life change is not always exciting.
Very true. Real change can feel boring sometimes. It can look like doing the same small, helpful thing again and again.
Like brushing your teeth? Nobody says, "Wow, what a dramatic personal transformation."
But it matters because you repeat it.
Exactly.
English learning is similar. One day of listening may not feel powerful. One day of speaking practice may not feel like a big change. But when you repeat it, your brain becomes more familiar with the sounds. the rhythm, and the expressions.
So, confidence grows quietly.
Yes, confidence often grows quietly. You may not notice it every day, but one day you hear yourself speaking more naturally, and you realize, oh, I have improved.
That's a beautiful moment.
It really is. And it usually comes from many small practices. Not one perfect practice.
So our mini recap could be this: start small, make it easy, repeat it often, and don't stop just because one day is messy.
Exactly. And choose habits that support the person you want to become.
That's a great sentence. Choose habits that support the person you want to become.
For example, if you want to become calmer, build a habit of pausing before you react. If you want to become healthier, build a habit of drinking more water or taking short walks. If you want to become more confident in English, build a habit of speaking one sentence out loud every day.
One sentence every day sounds simple, but it can change your relationship with English.
Yes, because you stop seeing English as something far away. You bring it into your daily life.
You make it normal.
Exactly. And when English becomes normal, speaking becomes less scary.
I love that. Small habits make improvement feel normal.
They do. And remember, you don't have to build 10 habits at the same time. Start with one. Let it become easy. Then add another one when you are ready.
One small habit, one honest step, one quiet promise to yourself.
Beautiful. And every time you keep that promise, you are building trust with yourself.
That might be the biggest lesson for me. Small habits are not only about results, they are about trust.
Yes. You learn to trust yourself because you see yourself showing up again and again.
Even when it's not perfect.
Especially when it's not perfect.
So tomorrow, maybe the listener can choose one small habit and say it in English.
Yes. For example, tomorrow, I will listen to English for 5 minutes.
Or, tomorrow, I will write one sentence in my notebook.
Or, tomorrow, I will take one small step toward the person I want to become.
That feels like a calm and powerful way to continue.
It does. And as we come close to the end of today's episode, let's carry that idea with us. You don't need to change everything at once. You can begin with one small habit. And that small habit can open the door to a better life.
Before we finish today, let's hold on to one simple idea. You don't have to change your whole life in one day.
Exactly. You can begin with one small habit, one small choice, one small promise to yourself.
Maybe your habit is drinking water before checking your phone.
Maybe it's listening to English for 5 minutes every morning.
Maybe it's writing one sentence in a notebook.
Maybe it's taking a short walk, cleaning your desk, reading one page, or taking one quiet breath before you react.
None of those habits looks huge from the outside.
But inside your life, they can create a powerful shift.
And I think that's the encouraging part. You don't need to wait for the perfect time, the perfect mood, or the perfect version of yourself.
You can start as you are. Even if you feel tired, even if your routine is messy, even if you have tried before and stopped.
You can say, I can restart today.
Yes. And that sentence is not only good English, it is also a kind way to speak to yourself.
I can restart today.
I can build one small habit.
I can become more consistent.
I can take one small step toward the person I want to become.
Those sentences are simple, but when you repeat them, they can help you think in English and build confidence at the same time.
And remember, English learning itself can be a small habit. You don't need to study for hours every day to make progress.
You can listen to one short podcast,
Repeat one useful sentence.
Learn one natural expression.
Answer one simple question out loud.
One sentence at a time.
One day at a time.
And little by little, English becomes more familiar, your voice becomes more confident, and speaking becomes less scary.
That's how small habits work. They grow quietly. They become part of your routine. Then slowly, they become part of who you are.
So today, choose one small habit you want to build.
Say it in English.
For example, I want to build the habit of listening to English every day.
Or, I want to make walking part of my daily routine.
Or, I'm building my confidence one small step at a time.
Beautiful. And if this episode helped you, please like this video. Subscribe to Daily English Podcast. And share your answer in the comments.
Tell us in English, what is one small habit that can change your life?
Your answer can be simple. I drink more water. I read every night. I practice English every morning. I put my phone away when I work.
Your sentence does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be honest.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Grace.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep building small habits that support your future.
Take care of yourself. Keep practicing English. And remember, one small habit can open a very big door.
We'll catch you in the next episode of Daily English Podcast.